These guys are all toast. That's fine. Whatever. So weakening his army was definitely a play. Okay, why are these guys? Whatever. Okay. Take out these rebels. I don't even know if taking out the rebels is actually a good thing to do or not. Kind of just clicking now because my keyboard is fucked up. Alright, they're defeated. Okay, am I gonna get time to get all these units down here and take out some of these buildings? But to see. We've got 15 minutes. 15 minutes is fine.
What are you doing here? Unless you are here to destroy the rebel camp up north, we suggest that you leave.
I already did it.
Thank you for getting rid of those pesky rebels for us. Our markets are open for your merchants from now on.
Fuck. Do do do. Ah! This keyboard is so screwed up. I can't even R-click.
Have only 10 minutes left before Dagnajan's army marches on Dajinda.
Yeah. Is there anything else I can kind of...
This village supplies Dagnajan's army. Let us destroy it.
Oh, bollocks. I think the gates are locked here, so docks are more important.
That will surely hurt Dagnajan's food supplies.
All right. Presume this is now a get back to defend kind of situation. Yeah, but don't go through the middle there, because that's silly. Okay, they're toast. Leave them. Leave them. This is their army. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, how they ended up in that position, but because I thought oh, it's the shift command. It's not working. Okay, these are fucking sheep. I don't care about them. They're just annoying me. Presume they just ram through all these bases here, so Did I suck either? Just like sticking a few armies in random spots here is going to be my play. So, do 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 do. Any more upgrades that I haven't gotten yet? Don't need that. Load of camels. It's probably easier if you just do this one, right? There's actually a gold pretty close by that I didn't really use. So I don't know how much more I could have weakened the army, to be honest. Keyboard is so fucked up. I can't believe I'm gonna have to buy another keyboard. I'm not gonna buy one of these like fucking online company things. I'm just gonna buy a bloody Corsair keyboard or something this time because yeah, it's fairly ridiculous that like this is relatively new, this keyboard, relatively new. All right, come on, bring it on. You coming? Or are you coming? Oh god, it's very...
I have spotted a large Aksumite army heading west. They must not reach the western pass.
Well, that's all you got. There he is. All right. You know what to do. Pylon! You stay where you are. Ah, for fuck's sake. Yeah. You dead, homie.
The king of Aksum is dead. Without its leader, the empire will soon crumble before the power of Yodit, the rightful heir.
Was it meant to be hard to kill him? I wonder, like... Yoda campaign's definitely one of the better ones. It actually is really good, and I've played only the first two missions or mission scenarios, and I'm really enjoying it so far. So which ones have I done? Oh well, sorry. Listen to the slideshow first.
Both of his sons tried to seize the throne for themselves.
A civil war broke out, and the once mighty empire began to crumble. Of course, Yodit... A soft snoring drew my attention to my son. The lad was already sleeping.
So am I. I know how you feel. Oh, lovely. They just kept it short because your man fell asleep. That's funny. Alright, cool. So, I lied. I've done 3. So I've done Path of Exile, The Right Partner, and A Fallen Crown. So the second to last one is this Broken Stele one. But yeah, no, I've really enjoyed this campaign so far. It's probably been my favorite in the last few. Like the back 9, I suppose, of the campaigns have 100% been the strongest, with the exception of a few. Now I'd have to watch the videos to figure out which ones were which, but played them once in 15, 16, but all the African kingdoms were good. Yeah, Tark as well. Tark was class. Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. I've done that one. I did that a few times ago. I think Saladin was my least favorite. Few missions were interesting, but like it just took too much time. Like everything was a slog. And Montezuma as well was a slog, even though the missions were kind of interesting. But yeah, so I'm in the middle of doing Yodit. I have 3 more campaigns to do. So I'm doing, after Yodit, I'm doing this one, Francisco de Almeida. And then finally onto the last 2 Asian campaigns, which is Lua and Beiyangong. These 2 here. And then after that, I've got the 16 historical battles to do. So I'm going to do all those after completing the remaining, well, including this one, the remaining 5 campaigns. No, sorry, including this one, the remaining 4 campaigns. What's the Rajas one? Is that one of the DLCs? Or am I... Or am I just like braining this? They're all in Asia, okay. Cool. Rise of the Rajas. It's not the Genghis Khan. Is it this one? Rajendra? Okay, those ones, right. So yeah, I haven't done this one yet. Oh, Rise of the Rajas. Yeah, okay, so I wasn't looking at that. So I've done this one here. I've done this one. And these ones are the last 2 that I need to do. Well, in Asia. So I only have, after the one I'm doing right now, I only have 2 left. 3 left. 3 left. Yeah, the DLC. So these are original DLCs. These are the new DLCs, obviously, the ones that only came with definitive, I assume. I'm not gonna do these. I'm not paying for them. But yeah, I'm gonna have fun with all these historical battles at some point as well. So I've been going for 4.5 hours now. Oh, let me see. For the HD, pre-HD ones, the African kingdoms. Rogers also the Forgotten had a few good ones, but most were ridiculous. So which ones were Forgotten? Was that Forgotten here? I think I remember this one being all right. Prithviraj. But I know what you mean. Where is the rest of them? Yeah, that was crap. I hated Pachuti. Forgotten campaigns. Vlad Dracula was a slog. I think there was 1 or 2 missions I really liked, and then the rest were just like complete and utter, like, you know, stick your head through the monitor. It was so boring. Alaric was good. That was really fun. Finished that one off today. The last mission was really good. So that was a good one from the Forgotten campaigns. I remember Barry was very forgettable for me, but maybe it was good. I can't remember. And same thing for like Sforza here as well. But like, yeah, I mean, out of the ones in Europe, Alaric, Attila the Hun, were probably my favorite. So far, sorry, I've completed them all now. And then here, Tariq was good. Haven't completed this one, but I think this one is probably going to be one of my favorite ones in Africa, and I haven't played this one, so hopefully that one will be good. Saladin was shit, hated that. Both of these, this one was good but took ages, and it was a bit of a painful ordeal. And then this one I didn't like at all. I think it was I can't really remember it, to be honest. And then all these, obviously Genghis Khan is great. Love that campaign. It was a bit of a throwback one. From the Age of Kings, I had that on disc. One of the first PC games I got. Yeah. Mostly all campaigns didn't translate well to DE. Maybe, yeah. I mean, maybe some of them felt a little bit different to what I remember them. The biggest problem I have with this game overall, and honestly, it suits me because I want to move through the game relatively fast. I don't want to be challenged too much, but I feel like the gap between standard and moderate is just too much for me. Like standard feels a little bit too easy most of the time, but then moderate is like too sweaty for me. Like, it's not, I'm not saying that I couldn't beat these levels on moderate, but like I would need to save, I would need to be like locked in. Like I'm not, like, RTSs are not my like strong suit. I'm not really that good at them, but like I feel like the difference between the difficulties is just too much. I wanted it to be a little bit more challenging, but if I try and play it on moderate, I would just be like, my eyeballs would hurt and my fingers would hurt after like 5 hours of playing it, because I'm just not used to playing RTSs. Potato resolutions. Yeah, I mean, I remember playing it on a CRT monitor with a computer with Windows Me on it. And yeah, I mean, people's like abilities on video games is like, in general, I think in general the ability of human beings on video games is extremely higher now. Like I'd be obviously like considered a newbie at this game, but like compared to like the abilities of the best players back when this game was released, I'd probably be similar if not better. But especially considering all the new, like, you know, build orders and like all that kind of stuff that's just come in over when the game got competitive over the last however many years. Right click the hero to the endpoint and you make it there just fine. One of the historical battles, I think. Well, no spoilers for the historical battles, but I'm sure that's not the case in. Is that the case? That was the case in the old game or in DE? because I'm hoping for a bit of a challenge when I get to the historical battles, because someone has told me, like, obviously a lot of the campaign scenarios are a little bit easy, right? Quote unquote, and often like I waste loads of time like making sure I have a full fucking army to beat the level, and really I could have just like absolutely destroyed them with like 20 units. York. Well, York's the very first one that I'm gonna do when I hit historical battles, because it's like sitting at the top of the top corner here. So we'll see if it still holds true. You'll open it up and say, what the fuck is this? All right, well, it still holds true. Okay, well, I won't spoil myself just yet, but I'll remember what you said about the York campaign, York battle, because I mean, I'm looking forward to getting into these. Hello, bald hairy fish. Prepare yourself 3 to 5 business days for that. Thanks for following. I mean, I've been for that mission. Oh my god, I had the reply button over the last word in your sentence there. But 3 to 5 business days for that mission. I hope you're bloody exaggerating. Because I don't think I'm capable of it taking that long. Like, I'm usually getting through an entire campaign in about, you know, like in an average of about a 5 hour, like a 4 hour session. Sometimes less at the moment with the five missions. But if some of these are just like complete and utter death slogs, then might question my decision to get through them all as part of this challenge. But yeah, I've tried to like calculate how much time is remaining, and based on my current streaming kind of like schedule, which is right now like an average of like 3 to 4 hours per day. Obviously I'm on more today. I'll be doing this for another 4 weeks, but like that really depends on how long each historical battle takes. I'm assuming some of them are going to take me ages and some of them are going to take me 30 minutes. But I've never played one of these historical battles. When do the historical battles get added actually to the game? Was this in Age of Kings, or is this a definitive edition thing? It's hardly a definitive edition thing. I'd say it's, or was it like expansions? Because I don't remember it being in the original game, obviously. Okay, cool. 2013. Jeez, that's not that far. Well, it is long ago. I think of 2013, I'm like, oh, that's not long ago. And then you think of what year it is now, and you're like, actually, it is a long time ago. But yeah, no, listen, I'm really looking forward to getting into all that. So that'll be that game over. And like, just for context, right, so like I'm sure you can tell by the title of the stream, but like what I'm trying to do is go through my library of games in Steam, and once this game is over, I have a list in down below. Like I've currently got like 46 hours worth of content uploaded to YouTube, if not more. I think that might not even be accurate. It might be more than that now, for Age of Empires 2. But after Age of Empires 2, I'm going into Age of Empires 3, a definitive edition. Now, I know it's not as good a game, and I know that it's way shorter, but like I've got a lot of Age of coming up, because after that I do Age of Empire or Age of Mythology Retold on the list, and then it's only, yeah, I'm gonna be playing Age of something for a few more months, I'd say. Really depends on how much I kind of like how consistent I can be with with streaming. Yeah, so hopefully, yeah, like tomorrow I'll be on similar time between, yeah, it depends. Like it's between, I start between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. Irish Standard Time, which is the same as GMT. And I'll go for like 4 hours minimum. And yeah, tomorrow I'm going to do, sorry, where was I again? Oh yeah, finish off Yodit. So I've got 2 more missions left here. Broken Still A, and then the final one is called Welcome Home. And then hopefully that'll take me the first half of tomorrow, and then I can get into this Francesco di Amelia and then finish off with all the African ones, and then just have my 2 last Asian campaigns to start with. So I'll get a chance to start with Francesco and hopefully have it done by the end of this week, and then next week finish off the last of them, which is the Loai, and these 2 here, the last 2 Rise of the Rajas campaigns. As I know, the DLC release, that DLC's release was a disaster, but the campaigns were fine. Yeah, okay. Was it just like stability and performance issues, rather than like the level design? But that's what I assume you mean. But auto scouting in DE campaigns is ridiculous. QQL for casual play. Oh yeah, it's brilliant. Oh, like listen, I would never. I often like, because the auto scout does just run into the AI bases often, and then you just lose your scout pretty quickly. So obviously there's still a lot of benefit in not using auto scout, especially when you're playing in a mission where, like, you know, they start in, like, you know, with Imperial Age units in their main base that you're not really meant to go near until the end, and the scouts will just die in seconds if they go near it. So you sometimes have to be a little bit careful around auto scout. Yeah, I definitely do that. I mean, it's just like, it's such an easy way to just open up the entire map. Yeah, as long as you're careful, you're not running into fucking like siege onagers or something like that and not even looking, and then they just die and you're like, oh, they're dead. Cool. Okay. Done a lot of talking. Everyone works better with the, everything works better with the they took our jobs conversations. Yeah, I don't have any mods on this, but I've heard some of them they're really cool on some Age of Empires streams that I've seen. The cosmetic ones that are like all for competitive, like making all the trees the same size and like putting like signs above the boars and stuff like that, just completely ruin it for me. So I would never do that. Like, I'm not that competitive and not that serious about the game, so I'd never use those mods. But the sound mods are brilliant. I love them. Might add some of them just for the home run of this. Small trees is a must. I get it. I totally understand why it's a must, but I hate it. I think it looks stupid. Like, I wanna, like, for instance, if I go back here, just go back into this mission, because like because of how I play this game, if the trees, I'm gonna go straight over to where I know where the trees are. If these trees were just like the little teeny little trees, I would find it like boring. Yeah, they're like from a playability perspective, it's poor, but like I just want them to look like this, the baobab trees. I don't know, can you change that option mid-game? Where even is it? Game. Small trees, you can't change it mid-game. Anyway, let's see what it looks like. Quick current game, yes. Return to campaigns, back. Settings. Let's do... Okay. That doesn't look like a small tree to me. That looks like the same size tree. Yeah, I don't think it worked. So I have to reset or something? Maybe it just doesn't work with the baobab trees. Yeah, this didn't work. I hardly have to reset the game, do I? Anyway, I'm not figuring that out now. Oh, it doesn't... Just not most. Okay, cool, yeah, fair enough. Well, I suppose it works in like the... Like if I went to... skirmish. And then... Sorry, how do I even do this? Location. How do I clear? Because this is like obviously one that's used in the... What? Okay, so like... Yeah, okay, listen, like it ain't working for me. Whatever. Anyway, listen, I don't care about it. I'm gonna put it back on anyway. Anyway, as I was saying, listen, I'm finished for today. Yeah, it probably does need a reset, to be honest. I'm finished for today. I will be back tomorrow. So please come back. I would love to see you again. I've got loads of my previous campaigns uploaded on YouTube. Check that out if you want to. Don't care if you don't. But yeah, listen, gotta go do some real world work now, so that I can fund my, you know, the work that is a bit more easy, not easy, heartfelt. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I'll see you next time too. Thank you very much, and yeah, cool. Peace out. Don't know I'm gonna upload all this crap to YouTube, but yeah.